There was a man born over half a century ago in a borough on the outskirts of a big town. And he was the fourth of 5 children and struggled for the attention of his mother, Mary Ann, and his father, Fred. His mother was a Scottish immigrant born off the Isle of Louis, off the west coast of Scotland. And his father was a German-American real estate developer, a frugal man who saved unused nails, did his own extermination work, and mixed his own floor cleaners. You know, he was a self-made man. Their son, their 4th child, was a bit of a troublemaker. Donald Trump?